Right, so we are live. So welcome everyone. I am Bridget Bartlett. Today we are live inside of our reseller program. What I want to do before I get started, first I want to say hello to everyone. I want to make sure that you guys know how to actually join us in the Zoom. So I'm going to share my screen now and show you how to get access. Okay. So inside of your membership area, you will see actually I moved it. It's the events calendar. Sorry. I had all kinds of Zoom issues right before I went live like usual, and now I'm all discombobulated. So inside of the membership area, if you go to the events tab, this is something that HighLevel just released a couple weeks ago. So I am trying to move us all of our meetings to the events tab so that it's easier for you guys to find it. I know it's a little challenging in the beginning when things change, but just so that you know, inside of the membership area, all you need to do is go to the events and you're going to click on today's date, and then you'll get access to the Zoom meeting. You don't need to log in or anything. You just want to get access. Now, you do need to be a reseller, so you need to have access to the Visionary Resellers community to join us in the Zoom. But if you are a member of our free community, which you can sign up, you can go to bridgetbartlett.com and do that if you want to. You'll see in the events tab, you do see this event, but you can just watch on YouTube. Okay. You do have to be a member to be able to join us in the Zoom. All right. Um, However, if you are a member or you are in our free community, you do get access to open office hours. That is Monday through Thursday. So Friday is a special event that is just for resellers. So again, free community members, you do have access to open office hours Monday through Thursday. I did want to bring your attention to next Friday for our group coaching session. We're going to have Jason Rule, who is the founder of GHL Plugins. He has created an awesome suite of tools that integrate with GHL and basically make it like a monster on top of your HighLevel account. So chances are, if you've ever thought to yourself, man, I wish HighLevel could do this, GHL Plugins has the option for you. So we'll learn all about that next Friday. Then on the 22nd, we'll have Patricia Carlin from Deposit. She's going to talk to us about moving to a merchant account. That's really important right now, especially a lot of us are using Stripe, and Stripe does not like content creators and coaches and things like that. So a lot of people are getting their Stripe account shut down and moving to a merchant account. So I wanted to bring Patricia here. I met her at the summit. She's awesome, to kind of walk you through that process and explain to you, who needs a merchant account, what is it, all of those things. Okay. And then also you will see Logan Wellbaum, who is the founder of Play. He is going to be joining us on December 6th. So he will be available to answer any questions you guys have about Play, about running ads, all of the things changing. He has some really, really exciting updates if you haven't seen it in the platform already, that he's going to walk us through there. So just wanted to explain to you guys that. Also, if you did not see, we did release a new tool into our membership program. So if you are a member of our All Tools plan, meaning you have access to everything in my dashboard here, you do have access to our AI lead system. This is powered by White Label Suite. So you'll see if you register, you're going to get an account with 100 credits. That is 100 credits every single month. So it's not just a one time and then you have to pay more. If you do need more credits, you can actually add credits to your wallet here. It's 30 cents each additional credit, which is insane value, right? I did go through, so if you guys missed any of the training, I did go through, integrating this with your HighLevel account, because the cool thing is that you do these lead searches and you can just, with the click of a button, input that lead, or you can, let me get one that actually has leads. You can take the lead and you can select it and then just with the click of a button, send it to your CRM and trigger campaigns and all of that. You also can, this is so beyond cool, you also can use this tool as basically like a utility, right? So you integrate it with your HighLevel account, and all of that, when someone fills out a form, all of that data, like their website, can actually be scraped. And this is real live data. It's not like a database of like outdated information. So what happens is they fill out a form in your account, your CRM, and that website address goes to the system and it pulls in all the information about it, employees, the email, their contact info, all of that stuff, pulls in all of that. And then it moves it back to your HighLevel account. So it's literally doing lead search for you based on the submission of that website. So if you're doing demo calls and things like that, this is crazy, crazy cool. So definitely check all of that out. That is in the membership area. If you guys missed any of that, see if we go to the group. Well, first of all, you'll see in the training here all of the different things that we've done in regards to that. Okay, so let me stop sharing here. How is everyone?
Good, good. Do you have access to this? Sorry, this is my first time. I'm still learning the software. I'm thankful for you for all the explanation as well. Do you have access to this, the thing you mentioned, if I'm affiliate under you?
Yep,
Or we have to,
yep, yep.
oh really? I need to learn how to add it to my system.
Yeah, and I'm glad you asked that question because I just, I have it embedded into my dashboard, and so I forget. Ugh, still, I swear, I feel like right now, like I feel like something has a hold of my computer and my mouse doesn't want to work. So let me see here. All right, let me share my screen and I want to show you. All right. Inside of the membership area, if you go to the start here, you'll see this pinned post. And I did
Hmm.
just have a meeting with someone who was sharing the screen, and she's like, I don't know, I don't see that. She literally did not see the pinned post because her screen was so small. So I
Oh.
actually put the link, if you're Ed, if you're in the same situation, I actually put the link to that right here. So this will take you right to that pinned post. But this will explain to you how to do the onboarding for your AI Ads Manager, to download the apps because cool if you can download the community app and then you can view the videos on your phone. You can, get updates and things like that.
Hmm.
Um, all of our coaching sessions are in the events tab. If you have questions, of course, you can use the at symbol and do at admin or just anyone in the group. If you have a support request, you can click here to submit the support. Also, if you, as a member, you do have access to your own account of Social Autopilot, which is powered by Brand Blast. So you can get that account. You just simply log in.
Hmm.
Your account's already created. So you're just going to click here and then make sure to use your account email address and then this password. Same with the Vision Lead system that's powered by White Label Suite. You will receive 100 free credits every month. So you can just submit this form and do that. And when you click here to submit the form, it's the same page that's embedded into my All Tools plan inside of my dashboard. So you'll just fill that out. That creates your account, and then you'll receive an email with your login information. The Content AI, you can just click here. That's available to the free members as well. And then any of the other resources that you want to access is all here in the Learning tab. So you have your snapshots. If you did want a white label suite, you do get 500 free leads to get you started there if you want to do that. Um, and I think did that answer your question?
Yeah, perfect. I just need to learn the system, then maybe turn to the white label stuff. I need
Yeah.
more time to
And
learn
that's
those parts.
actually what you just said is exactly why I created this program the way that I did. Because I know, like when you sign up with white label tools, a lot of the times it's really, really expensive to sign up. And then you have to figure out if it's actually worth it to you, if you like the tool, if it's quality, if your clients are going to actually get value from it. So I love having a membership where all of everyone can not only use these awesome tools, but it also does give you that extended trial experience where you can say, wow, I am really crushing it with this lead system or this ad system, or my clients would really, really love this. And so then when you do become a reseller, you're not like strapped, like, oh my gosh, now I need to learn this system. I need to set all of this up. This gives you the time to actually use it for your business. And then you are essentially your own case study. So then when you do talk to people about the software, you have total confidence and you know how to use it.
Yeah, exactly. That's my thought. I want to learn the system first, then maybe be more confident and maybe reselling it or explaining to people.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I found you. I was like in searching so many YouTube channel, and finally I found you, and I was like, I'm gonna sign up with you.
Yeah. Welcome. I'm glad that you did.
Thank you.
How are you, Rick? I see your
Good.
smiling face.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm
Are
glad
you
it's
getting,
Friday.
yeah, are you getting your affiliate system set up?
I am in the process. Yes, I'm trying to get it transferred over and we'll know next week.
Oh, you reminded me of something that I was going to share with you guys. Did you know that I have my own affiliate? I do not know what's happening right now, you guys. My computer is so weird. It's only when I'm live, right? Everything functions and works perfectly all day, every day until I go live, and then it is just a kooky experience. Okay. Let me share with you. If you guys did not know, we actually do have a affiliate program for my program. So let me explain this to you because I think a lot of people get confused by this. So there are three different links here, and I think this will also help you understand like how I position HighLevel and all these tools and how I am offering this solution. Okay. So first of all, if you refer my all tools plan or the reseller program, you earn 30% commission. Okay. So let me explain to you what that actually is. You also will earn like $100 if you refer my private coaching. It's like a one-time referral thing because it's a one-time service, right? So I'm going to share this affiliate link here, and I want to show you first. Let me go back. Let me share this one first. Okay, my bad. Okay, so all of you guys know because you're here that we have a reseller program. Okay, so what I do is I provide all of these resources on top of my affiliate link for HighLevel and for HighLevel users. Okay, so if you share the affiliate link for the reseller program, this needs to be to your HighLevel affiliates or to your friends who are already HighLevel affiliates. Okay. Now, the reason is because you can see this is devoted to helping people become software resellers, of course, with the foundation of HighLevel. So you can see I have partnered with all of these tools and then down here at the bottom. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's why they need to have a HighLevel account because I'm promoting my own HighLevel affiliate link. So if you share this link with someone who does not have HighLevel, what's going to happen is they're going to sign up using my affiliate link and I can't pay you a commission because I am earning commission. So it would be like I am earning 40% from HighLevel, and then I would then have to give you 30%, which would make me actually negative because that's, $97 and for 30 and 40%, and you can do the math. So this is why you need to make sure if you're sharing this, this is for HighLevel agencies. And that's really how I position this anyway, because I really want to encourage people to create a HighLevel account using my affiliate link. And then I can support them and all of that. Plus, all of our resources and everything that we do is the foundation is HighLevel, right? So the two options, they can create a HighLevel account here and then they'll earn affiliate commission through me. But if they already have a HighLevel account and they decide to use this option, like let's say they are your HighLevel affiliate and you want to give them all of the stuff that I offer for free, they can actually upgrade to SaaS through me. And then if you are their original affiliate, HighLevel will split that commission. Okay. So it's like The original affiliate will earn 40%, and then the next affiliate earns, right? Or 50% of the commission earned. So that's how that works. So if they are not your affiliate and you send them to this link here and they decide to upgrade to SaaS, again, you're not earning commission because these are affiliate links, right? However, if you did want them to sign up, of course, you would need to instruct them in all of this. I'm just trying to be super clear so you guys understand the reasoning behind this. So if you did, like let's say they're already on the SaaS plan, those would be the perfect people to promote this offer to. Okay. They're already on the SaaS plan and they're like, oh my gosh, that program's awesome. I would love to sign up because of all the extra tools, right? The AI licenses, the credits for white label suite, all of those things they get. And then you will earn 30% commission every month that they're a member. Okay. So you earn that when they sign up through me directly. All right. Now, going back to the oh, let's go. Where am I at here? Okay, here we go. Now, if you would love for them to like, and this is for anyone, okay? If you want to share the all tools plan here, this is for all of the tools that I am a reseller for. All right. Now, typically I just focus on our program and I don't really piece these out like a lot of people do. But I get a lot of people who are like, man, I just love all the tools that you're promoting. And I would love to be able to sign up for that. I don't want to be a reseller, right? This is who you're going to share this affiliate link with, the all tools plan. Okay. So in this plan, it's $97 a month and they are getting the 100 credits every single month for White Label Suite. They're getting 100 credits for, and of course, this is my brand, right? They're getting an account of our AI Ads Manager that's powered by Play. They're getting all of the high-level tools that I have inside my agency. They're also getting the user account of the social autopilot, which is Brand Blast. They're getting a HighLevel account, which is my AI coach. They're getting the Content AI, which is FormWise. And then, of course, they can join me for open office hours 4 days a week. And so here's where it breaks it all down. They also get a 1 hour onboarding session, which is with my team through HL Pro Tools. And then I have $20 every single month in credits for like SMS emails and all of that. So if you guys can promote this tool or this plan to anyone, just keep in mind that they are getting a HighLevel account inside of my agency if you're sharing that. Okay. And then of course that other option for my private coaching session, of course, that's if you're like, oh my gosh, you should talk to Bridget because maybe she can help you. You actually can earn a referral fee. So that's $100 referred to you when someone books a private coaching session with me. Okay, so I just wanted to share that with you. Hopefully that helps you kind of understand how I position all of these things, but also how you can actually use your affiliate links to earn income as well. Cool. Do you guys have any questions or anything? I see lots of people in the chat, even though let's see. Oh, I gotta let some people in here. So sorry, Steve and Wendy and Frankie. It's hard to see when you're you know how Zoom is when you're screen sharing. It's hard to see when people are trying to come in. So Ed, what is your business? Are you focusing on agency or do you have a business that you're using HighLevel for?
I'm trying to help the therapist and counselor and doctors in managing their business. So I signed up, but I'm still learning. The same account for the agency is the same one for the what do you call it? So the agency and the first account, the sub account are the same. So I'm trying to the billing will be the same or not. I'm trying to figure out this system.
Okay, so you have the agency account, right? And
Yeah.
that's kind of like the admin account. That's like
Yeah.
the account that houses all the sub accounts. And the sub accounts, that's where all the tools are, like
Mhm.
the site builder and all of those things. So the way that when you're like on the SaaS plan, anyway, the way that the rebilling works is that you each account, are you on the SaaS plan, first of all?
No, I'm a 97.
Okay. So at the 97 plan, you can give access to a sub account. And then what you want to do is just you'll manually handle the rebilling part of it, right?
Hmm.
So you can just make it whatever you want. And typically at the 97 and the 297 level, what agencies do is they just kind of package in credits. So it's like you can have, and you can look at the audit reports, but this is just a manual process, right? So that's really why they created the SaaS plan. So what they'll do is say, like, you get, this many emails each month and this many text messages and things like that included in your plan. And typically people don't use more than like $50 in credits. That's just the average, unless they're doing like reactivation campaigns or something like that. So when it comes to that, you can decide, do you want to kind of make it like you get $50 and all of these credits, or do you want to, and then if you go over, it's going to be this amount. If you're on the SaaS plan, this makes everything so easy, right? They literally store a payment method which funds their wallet. And then your agency has a wallet as well. So if you are a sub account inside of my agency, let's say that I have $500 in my wallet, my agency wallet, and you as a sub account, you fund your wallet $100. Okay. That's actually, if I've marked it up 3 times what my actual cost is, then I am profiting that. And then what gets taken out of my wallet is the actual cost, right? So really, if they're putting, just to make the math easy, $99 in their wallet, and I've marked everything up 3x, then out of my own wallet is going to be $33, and then I pocket $66. Does that make
I see.
sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I ask one more question?
Sure.
I'm having difficulty like the Stripe. I'm seeing the Stripe, the connection to fund it through the agency, but through the sub account, I see all the options like Square, Stripe, deposit. Can we, on agency level, I can only attach it through Stripe. There's no way I can use other services.
It used to be that way, that like literally until like 2 weeks ago, that you could only use Stripe at the agency level, and that's where all the rebilling and all of that stuff would take place. But now you can actually use other processors. So I know like NMI is one of them, but that's also like with NMI, you still need like that's like a gateway. I'm still learning all of this, and you'll want to definitely talk to Patricia when she comes 2
I think,
Fridays from now about that. But you still need like you have like NMI, but you still need like a merchant who's going to process those things. Um, so if you need something outside of Stripe, you definitely have options. And if you did want more info, I'd suggest contacting support and saying like, here's my
yeah,
situations. What would I use next?
yeah, perfect.
Cool. You guys are quiet in here today. I don't see any hands up. I see Wendy and Tony is here, and Steve and Martha and Maria, Manolo, Frankie, Daniel. Oh, Rick.
You been?
I just wanted to raise my hand.
Oh,
No. I've got a question
yeah.
and see if I am understanding this correctly. Did I understand that like this meeting today or our open office hours are not broadcast live through the other social medias?
So this meeting is so Monday through Friday, I am live at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right?
Yeah.
Monday through Thursday, I do the training and then I open office hours, and that's free to everyone. And even if you're not a member, but I do not live broadcast the open office hours. And that's like what we were talking about yesterday. I want you guys to be able to feel like you can come in and then share your screen, and it's not going to be like, because right now we're live in front of about 30,000 people. So I certainly don't want you to have that pressure of like, oh my gosh, I want to ask a question, but I'm afraid if I share my screen, like I'm going to expose information. I don't want you to have to do that. But yes, Fridays, our group coaching session, what we're doing right now, that is broadcast everywhere.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. In front of 30,000 people.
Nervous.
The pressure's on now.
Can you say
Start really fast.
which one is the private one? Can you repeat that point, please?
Yeah, they open office hours, and I can show you that here. So if you go into our events calendar, let me get back to my screen here. That is the one that is, like if you go here and you go to our communities and you go to the events calendar. So all the ones in orange, they're all not broadcast. Like I am live because I'm doing the training. So what happens like with open office hours is I go live and I broadcast everywhere. And then once that training is done, I play a little video that says, hey, if you have questions, join me in open office hours. And then what you guys will do is just come here and then click this button. It goes right to the Zoom room. And that is not live broadcast.
And that's at 2 p.m. Eastern time, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when I go live for training. But I open up the open office hours right after I'm done. And sometimes my training is like, I try to keep it about 10, 15 minutes. Sometimes, I need to go longer because I'm talking about something maybe more complex and more steps and things like that. But if you're watching the live training, just know right after that is over, that's when I open up the Zoom room and let everyone in.
Oh, I see. Okay, perfect. I thought it's the opposite. Today is the private one, and the other days is the like good to know. Thank you, Rick, for mentioning this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually I love this being live broadcast because what I also do with this is Ed, I know you're new here, but you're going to learn very quickly that I love efficiency. I worked in pharmacy for 20 years and we all, if you're not like efficient and you're not detail oriented, then someone dies. So I love efficiency. Also, I've been a solopreneur for a really long time and built my whole business without a team. So when I go live on Friday, what I do is my VA submits, and Daniel's in here. He takes the link to the video and then we give it to someone that we hire on Fiverr who cuts the video down into short form video. And then Daniel takes that and then he posts to using the HighLevel social media planner. So what's really cool about that is you guys who are in here in our meeting, I'm also promoting you as well because you guys get included in the short form. So if you ask really good questions, you might just be in a short form video. And if they perform well, I run ads to them. So all kinds of benefits.
You put a lot more pressure on us now.
I know.
Gosh.
Now we
My
have
God.
to ask
Do
this
for
question.
you,
I need an
Maria.
agent? Do I need an agent?
If you'll need a manager.
A man, okay. Well, agent, a talent agent,
Yeah. That's why I laugh when some of you guys are like, oh, I'm scared to make my first video. And it's like, you guys join me every Friday for our weekly group coaching session, broadcast to like 30,000 people, and even more people see it because of the replays. And then you say, oh, I'm nervous to get on video.
But now that the pressure is on, is this the time that I'm supposed to say how wonderful this program is and how I've learned so much? And if you want to go up the learning curve very quickly, this is the group you need to be in. Is this the time I'm supposed to say stuff like that?
Exactly.
Beat me
Can
to
you
that.
say that every day, every time we do?
I'm like cracking up over here. You don't know that.
And you know
Because
what,
you're one
Rick?
of them, Tony.
I am one of them.
Rick, you know what? You beat me to it because I was gonna say, I was talking to Bridget, and I was telling her that this month is my anniversary of posting every day on YouTube, and she was the inspiration for getting she got in my butt enough that in a gentle way, that I was thanking her, because if it wasn't for her, I would not have taken that I feel it was a monumental leap for me. And it's been a year this month, and I want to thank her for
Yeah.
helping me get through the challenges, the barriers, and just doing what I have to do, no matter how it looks or how I feel, because that didn't count. It
Maria,
just
do you go by a specific schedule? Do you say
no,
8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock?
no, whenever I get it done. I mean, it's been a challenge some days, and I managed to do it 5 days a week, because sometimes I have company, I have, it's been a holiday, or I've been with COVID, but I've just figured it out. I mean, I've had people at my home, and they're in the kitchen, and I'm like, just give me a minute, I'll be right back. And I run it where my computer is, and I think real quick, and I do a video, and I put it out, and it's done. And the feeling of getting it done has been great. But I just wanted to say it was Bridget that got me motivated to do that. As you know, Rick and Ray, we've been here a while, and but that's what we're supposed to do, Bridget. Does that
Yeah.
look good for the camera? Is that good? No. Okay.
Yes, you can
I'm
send me the
teasing you.
invoice and I'll pay you for that testimonial
Thank
later.
you. Oh, now they know.
I love that, Maria. And you are the one who took the action. I can just I can say all day long to just create that first video, Tony. I could say that over and over and over again, but if you don't do the actions, then there's really nothing that I can do to help you. And how many videos do you have right now, Maria?
Over 300, maybe
Wow.
10,
Wow.
10 every day. And
Wow.
yesterday I was telling Bridget, I did something yesterday. I couldn't believe it. I recorded a video. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing. I just recorded it. I said, okay, I'm going to do this video, and oh yeah, I'm going to put these screenshots of these tools. I decided to talk about affiliate marketing tools. And it was 4 tools, simple things like Canva, Grammarly, just simple things. But then I didn't know how to put them into the video. I said, how do I do this on Canva? And I just sat there, and then I saw a button that said extract audio. And I was able to extract the audio from my own video, and then figured out how to clip in. I mean, I couldn't believe I did that. But there's a way to, guys, if you didn't know that, you can record a whole video and then put in your screenshots in by extracting your own audio and putting it under the video, and then deleting the video because it has no sound, because you removed the sound. It was like unreal, but yeah. So
Listen at you.
I don't even know what was the question, but it was
Wow.
exciting. As I learned something new, it's just exciting. It's exciting. And
Nice.
another thing I told Bridget I learned was I couldn't figure out, I wanted to use my phone to record, because some of you know I have a severe physical disability, so I can't raise my arms. And I said, how do I do this? Guys, I figured out I can use my iWatch to record with my phone. Your watch you can push the button and it records using your phone. You can control your iPhone with your iWatch. And it's not just a picture, it's an actual camera. So I figured that out. I was excited with that one too.
Yeah, Maria, I love you so, so much. Not because you said all those nice things, but we were just talking today about this, and there's so many things that you do that I absolutely love. And I love that you do not accept limitations for yourself. You find a way to figure it out. And I love that so much. And I think like every entrepreneur, every business owner has to find that within themselves to I don't care what the problems are. I don't care that I don't have a great camera. I don't care that my microphone doesn't work that great. I don't care that I'm bound to a wheelchair. I am going to figure out how to reach these goals that I'm trying to reach. I don't care if it's like business things or personal things or whatever, just not accepting limitations as that's okay. It's not okay, because then you spend the rest of your life like, oh, I should have done this, and what if I had done that? But you are hustling. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. You have to just think beyond that. And just for me, it's just, I just want to reach my goals, and
Yeah.
no matter what it takes, but I appreciate you telling me that. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. So, hey, I did also want to ask you, because I know that Tony's releasing his first video on Monday, and I'm just being so public and kind of keeping on it because I want to encourage Tony to create the video. He has so much info that he can share. So, Maria, what advice would you give to Tony? To encourage him to break past his fear and just create that first video.
Don't worry about what anyone says, just do it. You go on my channel, mine's are just so, they're not even perfect. There's no level of expertise at them at all. Just do what you want to do. Whoever watches your video and likes it, they're going to like it. And whoever doesn't, well, move on. Just do the best you can at that moment and always remember you're going to get better. And don't worry about it. In my case, being a woman is kind of a little bit more difficult because we want to put the makeup on. And I cannot put my makeup. I can, but it takes a big struggle to do it. And rather than, oh, I can't. See, I can't do that, but I just went ahead. And I know all the experts say for us women to put on your makeup when you do the video, you have to look better. I'm like, you know what? Forget that. And I didn't do it. And so if I can do that and go on screen without makeup on, because I look much better with makeup on, but we all do, right, Bridget, when we put
We
on
all
makeup.
do, girl.
But I
Like
can't.
Zoom has
But
filters.
the can't word is not bad. Sometimes people say, don't say can, you can't. Yeah, you can. I can't raise my arms. What am I supposed to do? Say I can, even if I can. So just don't worry about it. Just do it. Just put it out there. It doesn't matter what it looks like. Just do it. Just keep doing it. Commit, you're going to do it. And I mean, I couldn't believe I could do a whole year of it. You can do it. If I can do it, you definitely can do it. Definitely. So just put a video out every day. And your ideas of your videos, they come from basic conversations. Just last week, Bridget said something. What did you say, Bridget? Last week you said a word. I took that and made a video out of it. A Friday's video is because it was something Bridget said, and I don't remember the word now. But yeah, just get your ideas from your environment, from conversations. You don't have to make them just about what you're selling or what you're promoting, just anything. I decided on Fridays because really making a video every day is hard. It's not a topic like what Bridget does. So on Fridays, I just do a mindset type of thing. Like even in right now in our conversations here, something will come out that will pop out and I'll make a video.
You know what happened to me? Like I sat down and I actually wrote what I wanted to talk about. And then when I sat down well, a couple of things happened to me. I sat down to make the video and I couldn't remember anything of the topics that I wanted to talk about. Even though I had them written down, I just couldn't remember. And then the second thing that happened to me, I didn't realize that my mug looked like that on camera. It's like, man, who's that guy? You know, I was like, geez, man, who's gonna want to look at
Tony,
that?
while you're talking right now, we see a picture of you and you look very handsome.
Oh,
So
I know.
we don't believe you.
So so honestly, that's my second hurdle. My third hurdle is just figuring out on one monitor. When you're sharing a screen on OBS, like what screen is like, because I have the split screen. So on half of the screen, I'll have like Google open, and then the other half I'll have OBS. But inside OBS, I guess it just records what's inside the little OBS box. And if if the whole screen's in that OBS box, I want them only to see half the screen, not the whole thing.
You can do it.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
know, I
say,
just don't know how. I'm trying to figure out how
It's
to do
easy
it.
enough. I'm sorry to interrupt. Did you go out and look at some of the videos that third parties have put out there, how to use OBS?
I
That's
am
what
going
got,
around. I mean, I'm looking at everything that I'm coming across, but like to be honest with you, I don't know the terminologies. So a lot of it's just fishing around to what I think it is that I want to do, not like exactly what it's called. Like I don't know how you say like record half of a split screen on OBS.
Tony, can I step in real quick, guys?
Huh?
Tony, I went down that route. Remember, Bridget? And a lot of people here remember the struggles with OBS with me. I know you want I tried for months to try to figure out OBS. Not saying that you can't. I just said, you know what, this is delaying me. So I just stopped doing that and I just started recording. All I record on, I have one computer. It's an iMac, and a Pro, and I'm just on here. And I was using all those videos I recorded were recorded with the camera on my Mac, with the sound on my Mac, everything. I just recently got a little camera, but do your videos now the way they are, and then worry about OBS as you learn it.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Yep.
I
Exactly.
gave myself a deadline to have it up by Monday, so
So
there's
Judy,
not gonna be,
so what is it that's actually keeping you from doing the video? Is
well,
it because it's not OBS? Like you could just go live using Facebook, like the tools inside of Facebook. So what is it that's actually keeping you from just pushing the button and creating the video?
well, actually, that is the only thing that's keeping me. Like, I'm trying to learn actually how to do it
Mhm.
on one platform, because I don't want to learn a bunch of platforms. I'm honestly tired of learning a bunch of different things. So if I'm going to learn something, I'm just going to stick with it. And more than likely, since I decided, because I just didn't pick OBS out of a whim, I've been thinking about it for a long time.
Yeah.
So since I decided to go this route, I'm just going to learn this route and just stick with it. Because I know once that momentum gets going, even
Mhm.
if another tool comes about, I'm gonna be hard pressed to change, because I've put so much time into this as it is. So with that,
You can still, so what's going to happen on Monday if you don't have OBS down? So if you haven't figured it out by Monday, what are you going to do?
no, I'll have it figured out. There's no
What?
not having it figured out. I have it figured out. My worst case scenario, like that I thought of, my worst case scenario is just jump on CapCut and just throw something up, even though it'll have the little logo on the CapCut logo. That's like my worst.
You
That's
can just use Zoom to
that's my
record.
other scenario. That's my other option. But like I said, since I decided to go the OBS route, I wanted to give myself a fair shot at trying to put it up, no matter what it looks like with that route. If it does become a problem, that's my deadline. If by Monday I see that I can't do it and it's a problem, yeah, I'm moving on, because that already, if I'm behind by Monday, by the end of that week, I have to have a video up on another platform, but something has to be up, because I didn't meet my deadline. That's terrible.
Mhm.
It's just
Yeah.
terrible. I don't even want to think about that.
I know. You see how different it is, though, mentally, when you have a deadline for yourself? It just
Yeah,
changes the whole game because then you're forced to make decisions that
yeah.
move you past where you're kind of stopped at. So, yeah, figure out OBS, but don't think that you already know Zoom, right? And you can also use even Canva to record those videos. So, try to figure out OBS. And then if you can't, don't stress about it. Just use Zoom. And it doesn't mean just because you use Zoom that you can't then go back and still try to figure out OBS for the next video. But I love hearing you say that you're just going to make sure to meet that deadline.
And I mean, and to be honest with you, like today was a day that I was going to spend a lot of time on that, but things change with business. I actually made an appointment with someone who's interested in buying a website for Wednesday. So I
Mhm.
spent most of the day talking to a person that's going to be a potential new Go High Level client
Mhm.
on Wednesday. So there was no OBS today. I was doing business today.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, I'll have it up by Monday. There's no, I'm gonna do it. I'm going to.
All right. Well, definitely when you do it, share it in our community so we can all go give you some love and some engagement.
Oh, thanks, guys, man. That'll be awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Ray, I see you have your
Yes.
hand up.
Yeah, I have got my volume up. I had two things, and Maria, oh, there's Maria. What my first thing I wanted to say is, Maria, you do not need one gumption of makeup. You are beautiful like you are. You are tremendous. dolling yourself up. I mean, people know you, know what you stand for, and who you are, and you're beautiful. You're a beautiful person, and so
Thank you, Ray. Thank
you don't need to go through the difficulties of that. The second thing is this session today has helped me, especially with Tony, because I'm right behind Tony, but I've been behind Tony for a long, long time. And I have 8 people in my household that I live with, and I can get 10 minutes of work done and 50 minutes outside interaction with my family, 10 minutes of work done. And so the second 10 minutes, I've got to spend 5 of those minutes to find out where I was when I got interrupted. And it's just almost impossible to progress like I want to. And as old as I am, I forget where I was in the first place. And so I've got to put it all back together. But what Tony says is right. You just got to set a deadline and give it a try. My problem now is the third thing is I don't like my first videos, and I am not going live with those first videos. Of course, they're out there, but they are terrible, and so I've got to change them.
All of our first videos are terrible. Go watch mine. You'll feel so much better. My first videos are terrible, but
All
put
of
them
mine are
there
terrible.
anyway. It's so important to have those terrible videos up there, because then when you create all these amazing videos and you're, hundreds and thousands of videos later, people can see. And when you say to people, like I'm saying to you, when you say, just do it, just create the videos and put them out there and you'll learn as you go. Just, you have to do it. And then they do it, then they can go back and they can look and see your horrible videos that you put out, and then they're like, oh, Ray was so right, because I just had to get going, even if my first videos are terrible, because I have to learn to create videos.
Yeah, they are. One more thing. I forgot what it was, and it was very important. I'll come back. Go ahead. Charles, don't forget what you wanted to say. Go ahead.
That's why I'm laughing. I feel you, and I mean, I want to kind of harp on what Bridget was saying. Like, yeah, everybody's first video is terrible. And saying everybody's first video is terrible. My current videos are terrible. I do that a lot. I have these pauses, and I'll screw up something, and I'll be like, huh, I did a whole video like this with my hand on my face, and I didn't even realize it. I did the whole video just because I was just talking, and I'm talking to the client. I did the whole video that way, and the lighting is bad. You can see the lighting's bad. You can from this quarter of my face, the lighting's bad. So I need to have a light. And it's like, and then I recorded the whole video, and I didn't even use that microphone that I told y'all about. And I said, "Dag, I didn't even use the microphone." And then I kind of liked the sound, and it wasn't that bad. And I was like, "Well, maybe I don't even really need a microphone, for those types of quick videos that I shoot out to clients." So, I mean, the biggest thing I can say is get over it. As long as I got a shirt on, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I got demos where
Your shirt's on.
I'm in my t-shirt, but it's a demo. It's a demo. I didn't send those out now. Those aren't live. Okay, all right, we're not doing that. But as long as I didn't send those out, then it's you can recover. It's not that big a deal. And I mean, people are watching, but I mean, you're doing more than most. So I mean, that's kind of how I got to look at it too. What I can tell you, especially from most of my videos that I record now I have more client facing videos than I do like public prospecting facing videos, and my clients love it. And I don't even know what I be doing. And you might hear the dryer in the background and everything. It just hey, just go for it.
Perfectly perfect, though, because we want to see real people. And especially like if you're doing client videos like you're doing, Charles, it's like they want to see your real self. They want to see you being your normal self, and not someone who's like this high production video that, like this big webinar with all these beautiful slides and all that stuff. Sometimes we get bored with that. But if you feel like somebody took the time out of their day to create a personal video for you, we expect it to be that way.
Right.
So it's like, it doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to do it. And Charles, I'm sure the first video you created was not nearly as good as the ones that you're creating today.
Well, in full transparency, the first video I probably created was on VHS. So that's a whole nother story. But
On
anyway,
VHS?
yeah.
Whoa,
That's
Charles, you just
as a
aged.
matter of fact, as a matter of fact, if I'm being technical, it's not even VHS, it's a DAT tape. But anyway, so but my question, I did have a question, and the people that know film would like, what? Yeah, uh-huh. So client said that they filled out a survey. When I look at the I went to you know how you go to surveys and then you just look at submissions. That's in my mind, like that was how I troubleshooted it. And I didn't see them. When I go to their profile, I do see where they clicked on the link because you can see that. And I was on the phone with them and they said that they filled it out. And then they told me what the last page was, which was the thank you page. So I'm confused because I don't see that data anywhere. I can't share my screen.
Okay.
But it should be there, right?
Yeah, yeah. If they submitted the form,
Because they would have got to that's the only way that they could get to the thank you page. Because it's like, thank you for submitting your information, da 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 da. And
yeah, I mean, I
yeah,
guess technically maybe they could have Googled and landed on the thank you page, which would cause that result, if it's being text technically. But realistically, chances are they didn't do that and they submitted the form, but somehow the info didn't get. I would contact support about that because any form that you submit, those submissions, as long as the form you click submit, that should instantly be in that profile.
And yeah, and I saw the different timestamps where they were doing it, and I've been wearing out because I like sending the survey. Like I got a killer workflow. I got tags, and I don't know how I was living without it. Hey Bridget, look, fill this out, bye.
You got the bug, Charles.
Yeah. I'm like,
It's like once you start automating, it's like, oh my gosh, what else can I automate? I know
yeah.
high levelers who will automate text messages to be sent to their family members for their birthdays.
Yeah, no, fact. Like it's I mean it's mind blowing. And right now I'm busy. I'm blessed because I'm busy with clients. Like I got a lot of inbound calls and stuff happening right now, but being able to have um to take the burden off with that intro form it has been really really great for me because it helps keep them in the queue and then they're calling me back. Hell, I still haven't heard from you yet. I'm like, because the phone keep ringing. I can't get back to you. But I'm coming. And then when I respond back, and especially when it's the video stuff and all that other stuff, they're like, oh, okay, and they sit and wait, because I'm like, yep, this is what you get. This why this was taking so long. So just take this and keep it.
So what do you think that you're doing differently, Charles, where they're willing to sit and wait instead of going to the next person?
Value. This is
What type of value?
um I'm the same person, I guess. So like it's like how we communicate here and like how I try to provide value, which is really unique and really just caring about them. So I think once people understand that you number one care and then number two, you know what you're talking about, and they're already coming to me with a problem. And I mean, in my profession, you
Do
know,
you give them that value like in the initial phone call when they call, or do you do that like in your automations?
no, as soon as I talk to you, I solve the problem like quickly. It's just solve it. I'll solve the problem before I get paid. Like it doesn't, and I'm still gonna get paid because I've solved the problem. So then when I say, hey, I need you to do X, Y, Z, you do whatever I need you to do because you're like, no, I have this amazing issue. Oh my God, nobody else. Typically, when people are talking to me, they talk to two or three or four other people. I will listen. I'll let them get out what they need to get out. Then I'll explain what the solution or what a potential path can look like. I'll make sure they're comfortable with that. And then we just move forward. And then sometimes they end up
So
paying
you
more.
quickly build the know, like, and trust factor because you give them value and solve a problem quickly.
Right. And I mean, at the end of the day, people are just like you.
Mhm.
Like that's what everybody has to remember. People are just like you. So if they're just like you, that means that they have problems and issues, and then everything's frantic and the sky's falling. And then if somebody's able to provide you a solution to something that's really, really a pain point to you, then you're going to be very grateful. The other thing is too, people are just like you. Initially, they're going to tell you what they think you need to know. And if you, as the salesperson, are not smart enough to listen to not only what they say, but what they didn't say and what it actually means and what the actual problem is, then you don't deserve a sale. I can't help you listen.
You know, I know, and that's such an important point too, because a lot of people in sales, they always ask, well, what do I say when I'm in these calls? And it's like, that's the wrong thing to ask, because it's not about what you say, it's about what they say. Get them talking, let them tell you everything that they need with themselves. Like, it's not about you talking, it's about you listening.
Right. And once you let them know how smart they are, because I mean, at the end of the day, they recognize they had a problem, and then they're taking steps
And
to
they chose
correct
you,
it.
so they
Right. I
must
mean, that's
be
the smartest thing you can do, right? Yeah. Wow. Out of all the options,
You're right.
So it's that type of thing. Once they think that you like them, they're people like it when people like them.
Yeah.
So don't you want your clients to think you like them? That's why
Yeah.
you're doing what you're doing when you're taking the personal touches and things like that. I think Bridget likes me, so that's why I'm on here.
Yeah.
If I didn't think Bridget liked me, then I would be scared to come on here because I'm like, well, she doesn't like me, and so then why am I over there? Because why am I going somewhere that people don't like me? I think you're taught that as a child or something. Like, don't be where people don't like you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I hope that you know that I like you, Charles. I definitely call on you a lot. Like my golden child. Because you just came in here like, hey, I want to learn automation and I think you know how to do it. And then it's like now, like 6 months later, you're like, what is happening to my business?
it's about a year later, actually. Now at this point.
You, the last 6
Oh
months,
yeah,
you've
yeah. Oh
been
no, the
fine
last 6
tuning.
months.
The
Yeah, yeah,
first 6 months,
yeah,
you're like, my mind's blown with,
yeah.
I can't even believe the automations I've built.
Right. Yeah, yeah. This is true. This is true. This is true. This is true.
Ray, I want to go ahead and get to you and Maria, and then we're going to spin the wheel, and then we're going to have the best weekend we've ever had in our entire lives.
One statement, mainly for Tony. Tony was using OBS, and you need to know that OBS is not a video production tool. It's a video making, but it's not I said that wrong. It's not a video editing tool. If you want to edit your video after you've made one with OBS, you need to go to another tool. And so if you're trying to, I mean, of course, a lot of us do what was said. I think Maria was looking for that too. A one-stop shop where you open up whatever it is tool and start and record and edit and publish all in one thing. There are some out there, but OBS is one of the best video production tools and not a video editing tool. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, you can get some combo tools like Descript. If you like Descript, you can record and you can edit a little bit. Canva, you can also record and do some very, very basic editing. But
Yep.
yeah, OBS is really just for what I love about OBS is you can set up the scenes. I'm actually entering all the names in our wheel here while I speak, but you can actually set up the scenes so that you can go ahead and record and actually eliminate a lot of editing because you can add, your like the banner at the top. You can add like different things into the scene and then switch around. You can even like insert a video. So like if you wanted to be like talking and screen sharing and then play a video and then go back to talking and screen sharing and have images in your scene and all of that stuff, you can actually build all of that out in OBS and then just hit record and then just kind of do like a full-blown presentation and not have to edit. That's what I love about OBS.
Yep.
But doing all of that is definitely, there's a learning curve. So Miss Maria, did you have a question?
Yeah, just a quick one. I just got an email from Google Alerts and it has my name on it and it shows my last video. How did that happen? How did Google send me that?
Well, YouTube is owned by Google,
Yeah,
so that's probably why. What was the alert about?
it just says Google Alert and it has my name and it says daily update. I've never seen this before. And then it has the video I made yesterday with the subscribers, and that's what it really says. I was just curious as to that. Does that mean I'm Google's picking me up some kind of way, or I'm not sure?
I would have to, well, first, always be careful anytime you get emails like that. Make sure it's actually, I always look in the sender email to make sure that it's an actual legit, like from google.com. I don't want to see like Gmail or Yahoo or any other weird business. So first, make sure that it's from Google. But what does it actually tell you though about your
It
video?
doesn't say anything. It just says it's just nothing at all. Just my name, and that's the date and daily update. WEB, it says. Some letters says WEB. I'm just curious as to.
Oh,
We'll send that out. That's,
Let me see.
I've had several of those come and they're of no consequence. I would just delete them or not even pay attention to them.
Can you see it?
Yep.
That.
mm.
Does that mean anything? Or is that
Well, the
fake?
WEB means that they were on the web and they
Oh,
whatever.
it looks like, oh, Google Alerts. So it looks like at some point you signed up or someone signed you up for Google Alerts for your own channel.
Oh,
So
okay, okay,
that's what the actual, it's from Google Alerts is actually what it's from.
okay. Because
I
I
thought you were
didn't.
saying you had an email that was like alert from Google type thing.
Oh,
So
and I
that would
don't
be
even
obviously.
remember. I probably signed myself up. I had no clue. Okay, so there we go. So that just means that they send you that every time there's a video. I've never seen that before.
If you sign up for Google, you can actually sign up for Google Alerts on many different things. Like if you want to, every time maybe HighLevel uploads a new YouTube video, you want to be alerted about it. Or like, let's say uh, there's a new article about like intermittent fasting and you want to be alerted. That's what Google Alerts will do. It'll kind of every time a new thing is on the internet that you have said that you want to be alerted about, then they will send you that message. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel and then I will get your question, Miss Wendy. So I do want to make sure that I got everyone's name entered. So if I do not call your name, definitely let me know. For those of you who are new, every Friday, if you join us in the weekly group coaching session that we are in right now, if you're in the Zoom meeting, your name gets entered into the wheel and then we spin the wheel and whoever wins gets a free private consultation with me. So if I call your name, or if I don't call your name and you are actually in the Zoom meeting, make sure to let me know. So we have Maria, Charles, Ed, Ray, Tony, Frankie, Manolo, Martha, Rick, and Steve. Did I forget anyone?
Wendy.
Oh, Wendy. Of course. Anyone else? Going once? Twice? All right, let's spin the wheel. And it's Miss Maria. She is the luckiest wheel person we have.
I
How
get
did
that
that happen?
all the
That
time.
was so close.
Sorry, Charles.
That was so close.
All right, Miss
So
Maria,
close. Look
you know
at
the
Charles.
drill.
I'm
I will,
keeping this time.
all right, I will send you the link to book when we're done
Sorry,
here.
Charles. Look at Charles's. I don't know, Charles. It likes me. What can I say? Now that
That's
now,
incredible, dude.
okay, Bridget may like you, but the wheel not so much.
The wheel loves you.
It loves me. It doesn't like you. Haha.
It's like I'd rather the wheel like me than Bridget. Miss Wendy, how can I help you before we go today?
I got my answer to my question, so we're good to go.
Cool. All right. Well, that was easy. All right, guys. Well, Miss Maria, I will send you the link when we're done here to book your meeting. And thank you all so much for joining me. As always, I will see you all on Monday, same time, same place. Go make your vision a reality. Bye. Have an awesome weekend.